All right, guys. Good morning. It's early. It's a lot earlier than I've been streaming for the past very long time. But we had some extra time, so I told you guys I'm gonna try to start doing some more stuff, like more throughout the day and earlier throughout the day. So welcome back. I know for those of you guys that were watching this live, this kind of went away for a little bit, and I started making videos out of it. And the videos are actually performing pretty decent. So I personally have been having a blast with this game, and I wanted to kind of get it played. So I figured, I'll throw it back into live rotation just to, see how people are enjoying it, just to knock it out, get it done with, because this is one of those games that I really just want to personally beat. It's a cool story. Now, last episode we started fighting the Doris Fletcher. We were like in the soundstage area, and she was whooping our ass, guys. She was not easy to beat, and I actually needed to go out and kind of level up a little bit, and then try to go back and fight her again. And so that's what we'll be doing today. So we're probably going to get our butt kicked a few more times, that's for sure. But we're going to spend a bit of time. Also, somebody told me outside of the cemetery, I guess there's like a crater or something like that, where I can find the headache cure, which has been plaguing my town. A couple of the districts have been suffering from the whole headache cure situation. So I want to go actually start off with that. And yeah, we're living in the nice area now. But how's everybody doing? Paul, what's up, brother? Josie, always first. No raincoat, Crimson. It's good to see you guys. Diamond, what's up? All right, so we're gonna cut across down this way. Now, if you guys did watch the last video, I'm getting pretty desperate for like power, because in this game, like you can make the game harder on yourself just by like not eating people, because the way you like level up and shit is by eating people. So for instance, like the hospital, I started draining some people because we just needed the power. Like, look at this fatigue, holy shit. So we got to get over there and get all these people fixed up. That's crazy. I didn't even know that we had this huge ordeal of fatigue going around. But yeah, I ate some people last episode, and kind of got myself a little bit of power. I'm still contemplating eating all of these guys, because we need the XP. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's get out. Let's see if we can get this cure, and then we gotta actually do some doctoring. Well, Bald Skeleton, I'm always up early, but the past like month and a half, man, we've had a lot of stuff going on outside of like YouTube, in IRL. So I've been just busy all day, because once I start streaming for the day, that's pretty much it, you know what I mean? So I got to kind of take care of my real life stuff beforehand, but before I start streaming. And wait, so we'll take this road all the way down. So it's been keeping me quite busy, and now I'm kind of done with everything we needed to do. We could probably bypass these goonies here. No reason to get into a big fight. Actually, we need to warm up anyways.
This one's mine!
Okay, these dudes are pretty low level. Cold with the 9 months. Drain their blood, of course. What else would we drain? That's when you're a vampire. All right, let's go. Kiko's asks, is there a chance we're gonna play some more Ark? I do plan on playing more Ark. The thing is we've had a couple, like, ASA dropped. There's a bunch of hype behind it. Everybody came But inherent, like ultimately, ASA it's the same game. You know what I mean? It doesn't fundamentally change Ark. And the thing is I've already played Island. I've already played Scorched Earth. Never beat Island or Scorched Earth proper. We don't, but you know, we did like Aberration and stuff like that. We got a werewolf down there. But it doesn't inherently change the game. You know what I mean? So people come, they check out the new graphics for about an episode or two, and then most people are over it. You know, they're moving on to other stuff. So Ark doesn't really carry viewership all that well anymore. And it's a very long game, you know what I mean? It's very grindy. Unless you're like an Ark content creator, like that's just what you do, it probably serves them very, very well. But for someone like me who kind of plays games, beats games, and then moves on to new games, the Ark series, it's like by time I get halfway through it, most people are over it, you know what I mean? And then the hardcore people who still want to watch it, it's such a small group of people. I can't even continue to play it, you know what I mean? So I do want to check out those new maps, like, you know, but that might be what it is. Like, we just check out the new maps. We won't be a full-blown like series start to finish. Like, we probably do a couple episodes checking out the moon map, checking out the dinos, and then moving on. But I don't know yet. Leoric Seprify, how you doing, brother? Because Ark is, for content creators at least, Ark is a game that does very, very well when you're a video content creator, because they can edit and do all that fun stuff. Like most of the big Ark guys that you see,
this one's mine.
They make videos. You got people like Roz, you know, who focuses on streams and stuff like that. But that's also because he is solely an Ark content creator. We'll let these dudes fight it out. I do need some blood, actually. Okay, so I believe the cemetery is, yep, right up this way. We are super low on health right now, though. Let me actually...
Go on, back to the shadow! Oh, shit, that leech is fast! Fuck his boss! Over there!
Dude, we hit hard, dude. Yeah, Leoric Simplify again, man. Yeah, we're starting off early today. I told you guys yesterday that I'm trying to get back into getting the streams out, you know, not streaming till 11, 12 o'clock at night like we have been. Well, Fake Doc, thank you so much for the super chat, man. I appreciate you, brother. Sebastian, how you doing? All right, so we're looking for a crater, or maybe like a mass grave type of deal. I guess that's where we can find the headache cure. Somebody in the comments told me so. Said in the cemetery. That was some big damage right there. Holy crap. Which has a submarine saddle? That sounds crazy. Do I play Street Fighter? No, not really. Never really played Street Fighter like that. Do any of the new Street Fighter games have like story modes? So that was the reason why I played Mortal Kombat, because they had stories, which were pretty cool. Okay, we got a werewolf. Street Fighter 6, you can make your own character and it's got a huge open world. Really? Jersey Devil found other game show. Tell me about it, right? All right, so again, we're looking for the headache neuralgia cure. Don't exactly know where in the graveyard. Probably should have read the comment better.
Step away, sir. You're mine! I'll send you back in the
Oh, good shit, dude.
Want some of this?
Wait, is that where they buried Clay? Seriously? Here lies the remains of Clay Cock. Damn, we ate him last episode. This is where they fucking buried him. That's crazy. The people you eat, they actually freaking bury. Is this a Elden Ring like game? No, not at all. This is very, very story driven. A lot of dialogue. You got choices and things like that. It's kind of like Banishers. It's made by the same developers as Banishers also. But like, yeah, it's hard to even explain. There's like community, like the map has like actual named NPCs, and like all of them have like stories and they're people. They have their own little like thing, and you could like eat any of them if you want to. It's a very, very unique game. I've already eaten a couple people, but it's very, very story driven. It's got like choices. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool game. Okay, so nothing up here, guys. I am not finding this damn crater. But Professor AI, thank you again for the super chat, man. I appreciate it. Do I watch House of Dragons? I have not watched House of Dragons. I watched all of Game of Thrones, but have not watched House of Dragons. We're gonna go up on top of there to see if there's anything up that way. I could swear they said, oh, maybe this is it. A strange formula. So this might be it right here. Oh, there's only one way to find out. Let's head back to the hospital. That might be it right there, guys. Actually, let's check up here too. Yeah, Sebastian, I think maybe that was the body right there. Yeah, I got so many shows I need to get caught up on. I've been watching, because I watch a lot of anime, and I'm watching season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen right now, and then I still need to watch The Boys new season that dropped, along with Caspi was put me on. There's like I guess there's like a show called like something like Gen Z or something like that.
I have this thirst for blood.
Okay, so let's go do this. We got a lot of curing we got to do real quick, and then we'll hopefully we'll get a lot of XP from this. I don't know. We'll see. Get some XP without having to drain people. Blue Eye Samurai. Yeah, my boy Caspi actually told me Blue Eye Samurai was pretty good too. Season 4 of The Boys is bad. Damn, for real? I watched the first Jack Reacher movie because you guys put me on Jack Reacher. I watched the first one with Tom Cruise, and then I still have one more movie, I believe, with Tom Cruise to watch, and then the TV show. Okay, we're back, guys. We're gonna have to make a bunch of fatigue cures. We'll tally up the numbers here in a sec, but we'll get all my cures made up. We'll go make our rounds. We'll heal people, and then we'll see how we look XP wise, and maybe go give a stab at that boss again to see how much power we're actually lacking. There we go. So I got all of them. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. That is perfect. Okay. So let's start off with this district here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fatigue medicine and 1 neuralgia. Okay, and then neuralgia. Then next area would be the Whitechapel. 1, 2, 3. 3 fatigue, 1 cold, and 1 neuralgia. So 3 more fatigue, 1 cold. Oh, I already have a cold. And then 1 more neuralgia. Okay. And then Clarence has a migraine. Okay. Oh, we need ergo the mean for that. Let's go see if the doctor in the back, he has like medical stuff that you can purchase from him. New season is woke is very political. But is it political in the sense of like GTA political? Because GTA will be political, but it's like making fun of the politics. Like they're not serious. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I haven't seen it, so because there are some things that they'll like bring the politics of like real world into it, but it's to like make fun of the shit. Where the hell? What? I don't. No. We can also talk to the. I don't know. I gotta find. Does she sell anything?
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
No, so she's
Goodbye, Nurse.
the store
Call
there.
me if you need assistance.
Got opium from that. This dude just sells weapons, I believe.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Yep, there we go.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reid. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Yeah, so he doesn't have. We got to talk to the dude in the back. I'm pretty sure. There was that lady across town too. She sells medical supplies also. This dude here.
Good evening, Dr. Reid. Such a pleasure to see you again.
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Yeah, this is it right here. The ergo, whatever. Buy all of that. Okay, we'll see how that treats us. What part of the hospital is? Okay, so I know how I can get to him without having to walk all the way out and around. Today is $3 Whopper Wednesday? Wait, what, is that an actual thing? I don't know if they celebrate that where I live. Okay, so now we can do one of these. Boom! Awesome. Okay, so I'm from New York. Okay. Yep, migraine, and then yo, see, this is why the docks are legit, chat. Nobody in the docks is ever sick. I still can't believe how many people from the docks I haven't even met yet. All right, so let's get to curing. Let's get to curing, people. But how's everybody doing today? So many sick freaking people, though. It's crazy. I do feel bad every time I walk past here and like these two are no longer here. It's a shame what happened to him. Is it international $3 Whopper? I don't even know if this $3 Whopper went. We might have to call the local Burger King.
Such a pleasure to see you again. Please show me what
didn't
you
mean
have
to do that.
sell. Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful. Good evening, Dr. Reid. Such a pleasure to see you again.
Do you need medical attention?
Well, the proximity of the dead is not the most healthy company, even if the quiet can be appreciated.
So what was his... Yeah, he just needed fatigue.
Don't take too many risks with your health, Mr. Chidana. None of us are immune to this disease.
And that is a good thing. Death and disease is a constant reminder of our mortality. But you have my thanks, Dr. Reid.
Goodbye, Mr. Chidana.
Okay, so he's taken care of. Fatigue. Yeah, it seemed map wide. It seemed like there was a
I'm
huge
quite busy
outbreak
right now, Dr. Reid.
of fatigue. The thing about
Do you
these
need my
sicknesses...
assistance?
Don't be ridiculous. I'm capable of dealing with this myself. I've just not taken the time to do so.
Then you are lucky that I have taken
As they
the time
progress
to
and
do
they
so.
get worse.
Consider it a gesture of solidarity between professionals.
I wish this hospital could have received as much attention from you, Dr. Reid. We do not see you in surgery very often.
This dude's... I might have to snack this dude up. How much is he worth? 2,600 blood?
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
The only thing that's really protecting this dude is, you know, the fact that we don't want to, like, shit where we sleep. Mindset, you know what I mean?
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reid. Any news about my operation?
Is there anything else that's bothering you? Can I help in any way?
Really? Why has no one else asked me that since I got here? I thought I was in a hospital.
Unfortunately, you are not the only person who needs help. And complaining about it won't do you any good.
Well, perhaps you're right, Dr. Reid. I'm sure if me missus was still alive, she wouldn't be happy with me going on like this.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
Golden, what's going on? Good morning. All right. Yo, the mom here too. She's looking like a straight, thick-ass XP snack. Almost
Good
like,
evening, Doctor.
were her healed over
How's
3K.
my son doing?
She might actually be first on the list to get snacked up for sure.
Do you require medical attention as well, Mrs. Goswick?
Do you know you're the only one who's asked me this? No, I don't feel well, actually.
Despite what you think about this place, I can tell you with absolute certainty, taking this will help you recover.
Well, at least your reputation seems well deserved. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for this hospital.
I haven't seen. They're adding Power Rangers to art. Like what?
Goodbye, Mrs.
What do you
Goswick.
mean Power Rangers? Okay, so Milton's fatigue. That's good. Like, are we talking Power Rangers of the Mighty Morphing variety? Okay.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Do you require medical assistance, Nurse?
I will be fine. As soon as I can get some sleep.
Nurse, you won't be able to help people if you're sick. Take this, and do try to get some rest.
I'll try, Dr. Reid. Thank you.
Goodbye, Nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Where the fuck did Milton go? It's like he's usually standing right there. He's up against the wall for a smoke break.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Do you need any medical help, Milton?
I'm afraid I do. Like everyone in this hospital. It's a sad state of affairs when even the hospital workers are worried about disease.
There's a $10 mod that makes the OG Power Rangers in game along with the Zords. In Arc? How does that even work? Like, where does that
Our
fit?
job brings us into contact with all kinds of infections, Milton. There's no shame in being ill.
I love the Zords, though.
That's easy for you to say, Doctor. I get the feeling you don't fall sick often. Well, thanks, anyway.
I used to have the toys.
Goodbye, Milton.
You would like take the Zords and then you would make them into the Megazord. It might be a little bit before you guys' time, but that's what I grew up with. Okay, so I think there was just the one other person I need to heal here, right? Yep, it's the guy down near the docks who has neuralgia. There he is. Now this guy's actually worth a good bit of XP, I believe.
Can't you be satisfied with that? We have no reason to be here. I have not survived being buried in a mass grave for these trivialities.
Yo, how do I get to him?
So many ways.
It's locked, all right.
They know I was coming for him? I mean, I'm not coming here to kill him, so why the hell are they hiding away in there?
It's locked. Good evening.
Evening, Dr. Reid.
Ever play V Rising? The game's on the list. Yeah, it's on my wish list of games. I'll be checking it out at some point.
Do you need medical attention?
Don't get me wrong, sir. I'm grateful for what you've done, but I've never felt comfortable with doctors.
I'm certain you have your reasons. But let me assure you, I'm not like other doctors you may have consulted with.
It is true. You risked your life to save me, after all. It would be impolite to refuse your counsel.
Do you need medical attention?
No thanks. I've had enough of doctors to last a lifetime.
Oh, he's 850.
Goodbye, Mr. Thatcher.
So he's
Try to
850.
take care of yourself.
And his boy here was like 3K or something like that. Yeah, almost 3,000. Okay, so there it is, guys. This area's done. Everybody's on the mend at the hospital. Now we just got to go to Whiterun or Whitechapel. Whiterun, that's the city from Skyrim. We'll go to Whitechapel. I might actually snack up that dude there in Whitechapel. Yeah, this district has been screwed ever since we lost the nurse. Should take some medicine, man. Take a medicine. Always got to go all the way around, man.
Turn around, sir. Hey! I'm talking to you!
I can't even drain these people anymore with blood because my weapon does so much damage that they die before I can stun them now. Birdman, are Whoppers really $3, bro? Like, stop playing with me. But people are saying that right now it's $3 Whopper Wednesday. Linda Wells. I can tell you put your heart, mind, and soul into the video games you play. You seem to care about the people in the video games. I love this game, Miss Lynn. I really, really do. I know I might be a little lame when it comes, but when I play video games, I do mentally. I try to really attach with like the characters. I like to be immersed. Like immersion is like my thing. So I get very, very sucked in. I try to really put myself in a like that's why when I'm playing like games like Mass Effect, people are like, bro, why do you care so much? And it's like, I don't know, man. Like I'm vibing with the characters. You know what I mean? I like to. I guess you could say like role play almost mentally. What's the normal price for a Whopper? Yo, they're mad expensive.
Good evening.
Like $7-8, isn't it?
It's Father Whittaker, my son. So, are you still lost in your rational delusions?
Don't you fear getting sick yourself?
Faith gives me all I need, my son. If I must fall, then so be it.
No doubt your faith will prevail, but let me give you some extra protection.
Let me give you some extra protection, bro.
Medicine.
Blessed be your generosity, my son.
Okay.
I have had enough for tonight. Goodbye.
Now that's good lunch. That's why I was like, man, if the Whoppers are really $3, I'll definitely grab some of those for like lunch. Can't go wrong with freaking $3 sandwich. And Whoppers are big sandwiches. The only problem is when you're looking for people. Okay, so she's healthy. This is the dude that's had neuralgia since the beginning of the game.
How are you, Mr. Palmer? You seem better?
They killed Albert, you know? Fucking wet boys.
I see.
I should have looked after my Albie better. But the wet boys will pay. I swear they will pay.
He thinks the wet boot boys killed his son. When it was
me. You
me.
don't seem well, Benjamin. Do you need any help?
I always feel ill, sir. It's like I'm never right.
I can try to help your body heal, sir. But you must stop destroying it.
The war destroyed me, Doctor.
Okay, so now he's worth 800.
Can you tell me anything about the gang responsible for Albert's death?
The Wet Boot Boys. For ages, those bastards have controlled the East End docks. And now they're trying to expand.
And why is that?
Because of the war and the flu. And look at the poverty around here. Crime feeds on despair. You see it here every day.
Your son seemed very eager to join the gang, Benjamin. Some would say he got what he deserved.
His body was found this morning. He'd been murdered. I think his real goal was to escape from me. From this life.
I mean, you did shoot at him, bro.
Albert was old enough to make his own decisions.
Albert was raised by a fathead, I know that. I failed him, and he died alone. But I won't let the gangs ruin any more of our kids.
So we maxed him out now.
What are you doing now that Albert is dead?
One thing I learned from my time in France is how to kill. Now I'm going to war for myself.
Yo, is he actually gonna start, like, going after the Wet Boot Boys?
I served in France, too. Tell me about the war, Benjamin. Tell me what happened to you.
It was hell, Doctor. Pure and simple. The terror. Shouting. Screaming and death. How was yours?
I was a field surgeon. I had to invent ways to fix bodies thought broken beyond repair.
Yeah, doctors can repair bodies, but what about all the broken minds, eh? What am I without my pills?
Is it real? Probably not. I don't know, the band feels a little cheap. Yep.
How are conditions in Whitechapel these days?
I hear gunshots every night. It's just like the war in the trenches, Doctor. I can't stand it.
So I was thinking about eating this dude, guys, but now I'm kind of curious to see if he's actually going to do anything towards the Wet Boot Boys. So I don't know. I might hold off. I might hold off on snacking that dude. Okay, so we got to cure those two of fatigue. Richard, where is this dude? I think he's the dude that's in behind the church.
The Swanborough cordial can be the answer to all your problems. Good evening, my dear colleague.
You're one of my favorite YouTubers. It's funny because I started watching your videos a week ago. Be blessed. Linda, seriously, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. And I really appreciate you being here with us, seriously.
I'd
I'm
like
trying to see if she has any medical supplies. Oh, it really is a thing? Huh? Yeah, it's cool as hell then. I'd probably get those for lunch. Guys, $3 Whopper Wednesday is actually a thing. Okay, so I need those. It's for real.
No, please, I
don't have your money.
I can't believe the
You
story
again?
between these two.
What do you want this time?
Can I offer you my medical expertise, Mr. Peters?
Keep your medicines for others.
There is a thin line between pride and stupidity, sir. Please take this medication. You'll feel better.
All right. I'll take it then. It's not like I don't appreciate the gesture.
Goodbye, Mr. Peters.
Yeah, I mean, Burger King's not like my favorite place. I don't generally eat fast food like that. Like, I'll eat McDonald's every now and again. I'll get like a McChicken. I like my McChickens, and but for the most part, I don't really eat fast food. Oh shit! Not as much as I used to, at least. Yo, we just slaughtered that thing. That's crazy. Yo, I hope this damage we're doing right now transfers over to the boss fight, guys. Lads, yeah, I wanted to start off early today.
Mr. Nethercott.
And good evening to you too, my good sir. Can I be of any help?
Alright, so we're gonna heal this dude up.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
It may be wise to let you prescribe me something. I don't feel like I should.
I understand your appetite for words and macabre beauty, sir. But you should be more careful.
The nutrition of my mind is more important than my physical health. But I appreciate your concern, sir.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Okay, so like once I said, once we get this, these areas cleared up. Oh, the other guy was sick too. Okay. Once we get these areas cleared up of all the sickness, we're gonna try the boss fight again. Depending on the boss fight, we might have to eat. We might have to eat a couple people. Pal World gets a major update tomorrow. Lots of new pals, plus new islands and biomes. There it is.
You are blinded by your false faith, imprisoned by your daily routine.
You pay for peace of mind. Can't you just look the other way this week, Joe? Come on, we can... Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you? Do you need help, sir?
To be honest, I'd prefer you take a look at my
Wonder what kind of pals they're gonna add.
I'd rather be rich and sick than the contrary.
I don't quite agree, but I won't argue with you. Please, take this. You'll feel better.
Really? Free? Don't take it personally, but charity usually comes at a price. Human nature being what it is.
That's all for now.
I'm not eating people if I don't have to. That's why I said we're gonna try the boss fight first. Okay, so everybody here is on the mend, and then I believe it was just Whitechapel. Yep. Clarence here has a migraine. I gotta actually find him. I have no clue where he is. But yeah, we're gonna. He might be our homie that's walking the streets there in West End. But we're gonna go back into this location. We're gonna try to beat Doris here. We actually got to get back into West End. Yeah, you know, I don't want to eat people. Like, that's not like I wake up and I'm just like, yeah, let me snack on some dudes today. Like, we only snack on them if it's like if we need it.
It's locked, all right.
God damn it. Oh, we met her at the cemetery. Let's see if we can get down this way.
It's locked.
Of course it is. It's always locked. Just eating some rats, bro.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, right?
I have this thirst for blood.
About 25 new pals in total. That's pretty dope. Yeah, so there's no way through. We gotta go all the way around every time, dude. It's so annoying. I gotta start opening up some of these shortcuts between like Whitechapel and West End. I'm not eating the rats, I'm just draining them of their blood. Yeah, we're not like chewing on the fucking leg or anything like that, you know? We're just drinking them. Like little Capri Suns. Will I ever play Watch Dogs Legion? We played Watch Dogs Legion on the channel. We never finished it, and that's actually a game I would love to finish because of the way it's set up. The viewership just really died down on that. But you know what? I'm probably gonna play Watch Dogs Legion again on the channel at some point. Big damage. In the drawer. Yeah. Oh. Ricky with the 33 months veteran survivor. Well, there it is. I never look at Capri Sun the same again. Hey, listen. The one thing we can all come to the conclusion is Capri Suns are not that great, right? But when you're thirsty, yo, Capri Sun hits different. I'm not the hugest fan of Capri Suns. There's a couple flavors that I'm messing around with, but go around.
Kill you! Don't take a chance!
mean, me, when I drink a Capri Sun, I just kill it all in one sip. Same thing with like little juice boxes and shit. Like, I just crush the whole thing in one sip. Did he just say you best be on your way, ho? Like, did he?
I cannot enter.
Maybe he said home. Best be on your way home.
It's locked, all right.
How the hell did we get in this place before? I'm pretty sure there's like a front door. I think the front door's down this way. Dude's level 29. What the hell? Where is the entrance to this place? I know it wasn't all that damn complicated when I came here the first time. Maybe it's around the front side. I swear I just walked right out the damn front door. Oh, here it is. Okay. Ooh, I was like, what the hell? Alright. Wish me luck on this boss fight, guys, because I'm telling you, if it's rough, people are going to get drank.
Your blood will be mine! Ha! Ha, ha. I smell your fear. Ha! Ha! Your hand is shaking. Ha ha ha! Touché, sir.
Damn this dude.
You killed my father! Behold, Kinslayer, the disgrace of she whose beauty was once renowned. Will she be the queen again once they all share her fate? My blade shall pierce. I summon thee, my children.
She's strong as fuck, dude. She is level 30.
I smell your fear. Woe, come to me, my servant. Avenge me.
Damn.
My children, my beloved, die for the love of me. Arise and save your queen, my slave. You killed my father. Prepare to die. I summon thee, my children of the night. Fight! Maim! Spit! Kill! My blade shall pierce your villainous heart, dark prince.
Come on, dude. No, no, no. Got her. Fuck, dude. That was crazy.
Wait. I beg you, wait.
What?
I don't want to die.
And I did not come to kill you, Miss Fletcher.
Will you spare me then? Save this cadaverous carcass of mine. Does your heart beat a little faster now? You fancy me then, Doctor?
No, Miss Fletcher. My dead heart will beat for only one.
Ah! Is she pretty? Is she sweet and tender?
To me, yes.
Ah! I hate her already.
I know. And this is partly why you must be destroyed.
But you just said...
That I did not come here to kill you, yes. But I realize now the threat you embody must be stopped.
Will I be remembered? Will you?
You were Doris Fletcher, the greatest actress of her generation. No one can take that from you.
Thank you. And farewell. Ah! Ah! Ah!
I was gonna drink her.
Doris.
Bravo! So dramatic. I love it.
McCullum.
How strange I seem to find you whenever I'm inquiring about that Skal infestation.
I mean you no harm.
I'm not here for you. But once I've put all the pieces of the puzzle together, I'm sure we'll have a little chat, you and me.
Stay away from me, McCullum. You and all your war dogs.
That I can't guarantee, Dr. Reid. But I'll let you go. For now.
I should probably leave the theater right now.
Probably.
The West End should be safe now. But London is not. It would be wise to benefit from the Ascalon's protection while I continue my research during the Great Hunt.
Now the Ascalon Club should work with me a little more because they wanted us to clean up.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
We ended up clearing out.
So Doris just needed to be close to her audience to infect them. Contagion through skin.
Ain't safe here for a
Very
gentleman.
disturbing.
Yep, so report back to Lord Redgrave.
Last
Let me see here.
warning, sir.
Urza, what's going on? How you doing? Bo Bradley with the 9 months on my way to Burger King for my $3 Whopper. There it is. I wonder how many the wife's getting. I don't know if she even ordered them. Cause I'm gonna eat 2 of them bad boys. Are you getting those sandwiches? I think from the front. Ah. No, because the question were, are you limited to 1 Whopper or can you get multiple? I think this might actually be the sick dude. Yep, perfect. Clarence!
Good evening, old chap. Are you all right?
I won't lie to you, Johnny. I'm not a well man.
Do you need medical assistance, Clarence?
It's a little late for visiting hours, don't you think?
What can I say? I haven't lost my old habits.
I hope we're talking about the same habits, old friend.
You need some rest, Clarence. You should try to sleep.
Okay, so let me see if there is anybody. I haven't met any other West End people yet, other than. Still can't believe this is freaking Miss Lady Ashbury's daughter. And you can drink her if you want to. Like, that's crazy. I wonder how mad Lady Ashbury would be, though, if you killed her freaking daughter. Oh, why is she here?
Elizabeth, what are you doing here?
I've been formally asked to witness your triumph, my dear. After all, isn't it the natural role of a woman to support her man in victory?
But it's you who insisted I join the Ascalon.
Please forgive my giddiness. I'm just overcome by the thrill of finally being allowed within these hallowed halls.
You certainly have an inquisitive mind. It's quite something. Elizabeth Ashbury, only you can make me smile in these difficult times.
And the same to you, Jonathan Reid. Now go have your little chat with the chairman. I can see he's practically bursting to hear your report.
So Doris was pretty, So wait, is this dude one of the guys from...
I must admit the Guard of Prewen impressed me.
No.
They must have spent years preparing their plan.
It's only one Whopper. Each Whopper after is $6. Damn. See, people in the chat were saying that only one per app account, it says. That's crazy.
Welcome back to the Ascalon Club, Lance-Bearer. Please tell us the good news. Have you put an end to the epidemic?
My hypothesis was correct. Doris Fletcher was the source of the contagion in this part of town. She was probably the first to be infected.
And you cleansed her before the hunters, I've been told. Well done, Dr. Reid. You thrust your lance and pierced the very heart of the corruption.
I did my best.
The important thing is, we won a major battle for the survival of London. For that, we salute you.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, I have another task for you. One of the utmost importance. Perhaps even more so than the previous.
I'm listening.
The last
it's
one went to
time for you to
applause.
perform a most sacred duty for the club. I want you to recruit a new vampire.
Recruit a new vampire? Are you sending me on some sort of diplomatic mission?
Not exactly. I want you to make Aloysius Dawson the Ekon he deserves to be.
Wait, what?
I'm not sure I'm the best candidate for such a task.
I can hear the hesitation in your voice, Dr. Reid. I admire a man of principles. But in this matter, there is more at stake than your moral comfort.
It's not a moral question, Lord Redgrave. It's the responsibility of giving immortality to a man I barely know.
Nonsense. Aloysius has been a member of the Ascalon for years. This is but the fruition of a long-held plan.
How would you like me to proceed?
Aloysius is waiting for you at the Dawson estate. Once the deed is done, I'll join you there to celebrate this momentous occasion.
They want me to turn somebody, guys.
Before I go, I have a few questions.
All right, I'm listening.
Why Aloysius Dawson?
Because he is about to die. And he just may be the most influential man in England. After me, of course.
Did he choose me?
No, I did. My decision is very recent, to say the least, but it is entirely mine.
Does he know I'm coming?
He can't wait to become your progeny, Dr. Reid. Especially now that you have shown how strong your lineage is through your sister.
You invited Lady Ashbury. Wouldn't that be breaking one of your cardinal rules? No women allowed.
Not allowed as members, no. But considering the circumstances, I thought you'd like to have her here to witness your triumph.
So it's a temporary admittance, then?
Something of a bargain, considering the crisis we're currently facing.
How would you like me to proceed?
Don't worry. Aloysius has had many years to prepare himself. He has studied our kind for decades.
So shall I just let him drink my blood?
Yes. Aloysius will gratefully sup on your blood. His heart will slow, then stop. But he will rise again as one of us, an immortal.
Is there any danger?
Our blood alters a mortal body so deeply that some don't survive the metamorphosis. They die for good. But Mr. Dawson has been preparing himself for a long time.
Like this is gonna go bad.
Goodbye, Lord Redgrave.
We'll see. We accidentally turned our sister, which I still don't know how we did or
Are
when.
you all right, Jonathan?
Lord Redgrave has just ordered me to turn Aloysius Dawson, to make him my progeny.
I see. And how do you feel about this?
I'd like your advice on the matter.
The real question here is, why has his lordship given you this task?
Do you think it's some sort of trap?
Do you really want to know what I think about this?
Yes.
I do, yes.
To make an immortal of a soulless blackguard like Aloysius Dawson will only lead to a disaster for London. The man is already dead inside.
Should I refuse? Perhaps politely suggest that Lord Redgrave turn the man into a vampire himself.
Don't you dare, my dear. According to what I've recently discovered, his lordship could kill you for even broaching the subject.
Really? Why?
I've recently found proof that the Earl of Bristol is of lesser lineage and only capable of creating skulls.
Oh, shit.
Please tell me more about your recent investigation.
As long as you lower your voice.
What would you have me do about Dawson?
The man is dangerous. Did you know he plans to build a wall to separate the healthy rich from the sickly poor? Do not make him your progeny.
What would you do?
The man's dying already. Let the Reaper harvest the rotten fruit that is his soul.
Damn, so she wants me to kill him. Hey, we'll take her advice, dude. Oh, Tony. Seriously, how you doing today? Coming and dropping 20 gifted members. That is absolutely huge. Tony, I appreciate the love and support. Everybody receives a membership. Welcome to the fam. Tony, again, how you doing today?
Are you sure your information about Redgrave is correct? He says he's the progeny of the great knight William Marshall, who lived some 9 centuries ago.
That's a lie. Lord Redgrave is unable to create anything but skulls, if the poor souls survive at all.
That's good to hear, Tony. That's good to hear.
How can you be sure the information was correct?
I made the acquaintance of a most interesting informer while investigating your maker, from whom I learned the truth about Lord Redgrave.
Why so vindictive? You suddenly sound like you're angry.
Forgive me, Jonathan. I hate myself for it, but I feel such pride in my discovery. I'm afraid I just can't help it.
Which is?
He did serve William Marshall. And yes, the blood he covets as a token does truly belong to that legendary knight. but he was never his progeny. His lineage is not so noble.
Damn, so Lord Redgrave is fucking impossible. He's a fake, dude.
What would happen if I made Dawson an Ekon like myself?
You would add a powerful immortal into a suffering world. An immortal who already craves authority.
Maybe I could teach him control, like you taught me. Lead him down the right path.
Mr. Dawson spent his life searching for a way to cheat death. I'm sure he has spent decades dreaming of how he'd spend eternity as a tyrant.
Damn. Goodbye for now, Elizabeth.
Goodbye, my dear. Please, be careful.
So now we got a big choice here, guys. Do we turn him or do we not? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was one Whopper. I'm like, what? Gonna play Ready or Not. Hey, enjoy, Tony. Enjoy, man. No,
it
yeah.
looks like vampires have to obey Mendel's laws when producing progeny. Powers pass from one generation to another. That's why Dawson wants me to sire him.
Yeah, one Whopper, just that shit don't make no sense. There's our mother. All right, so we're gonna rest for the night, mainly because I want to level up a little bit, and we're gonna let the all our healing and stuff that we did go into effect, so we can upgrade rage. Let me see, 2,700 points, so we can get a better heal. Get those two. And then I feel like I need to make our ultimate a bit better because it's really weak right now. There we go. See, if we ate some people, Chad, we'd be able to upgrade so much. Okay. Okay, so now these two are sick with a cold. See, but as soon as we kill him, though, I feel like I wonder what it's going to do to the region, like how destabilized it's going to become. I don't know. Am I gonna do 3 streams today? That was the plan, Les. That was the plan. The Whitechapel Priest. Yo, I would eat the Whitechapel Priest. This dude. The problem with him is he's a rank 5, and I'm only a rank 4 mesmerized, so I can't even hit that dude up yet. But I've been trying to play the game like, I'm not trying to be a super savage, you know what I mean, and just kill people, but Thing is I'm trying to locate more people because there's so many people in this district, but yet I don't see any of them anywheres. So I don't know if maybe they're down here in the Temple Garden area. Oh, I just heard somebody laughing.
Steady, boys! Open it! There's one of them vermin! Christ! He's dead!
This is no place for you, sir. Steady, boys, we look.
It's locked.
Yeah, not a whole lot of like skulls and stuff around here. Obviously this area is pretty well kept.
I cannot enter. I should find another way to get into the neighborhood.
We're gonna have to circle through freaking Whitechapel, I guarantee it. There's no other way around. Oh, hold on, what is this? No, it's over here, maybe. Find a passage to get around the quarantine stockade. Have I played Vampire the Masquerade? No, I've never even heard of that.
Better go home, sir. Stop now! I'll tell you!
Not a good place for a stroll.
Kind of like kind of like Deus Ex, but vampires. Vampyr the Masquerade. Is that on Steam?
I think this passage could lead me close to Aloysius Dawson's mansion.
What passage? Oh, this passage? Damn, a level 30? Seriously?
This is now my domain! Gotcha! Your feet! You cannot win this!
Big damage. See, I might not be as high a level as them. I mean, I'm 4 levels under them, but my damage output's pretty crazy, so. Oh, that sword. Yeah, good bringing that up. I completely forgot about that sword that we got. This one right here. The Remarkable Saber. 140 damage, which is quite a bit better than the hacksaw I'm using. Like, significantly more damage.
It's locked.
Your blood is now mine!
Oh, fuck. hits like a fucking truck, man.
I will crush you.
This got hurt.
Kneel, traitor! Show me your power, newborn! Your blood is now mine!
Never let the size of the master bats can be as quick. He was quite a high level too. Level 32. Yo, the stun is good. That's why I like running stun. It just feels good, especially if you get your bite damage up. I don't know, I feel like it's the way to go. The sword doesn't do the stun damage. That's why I use that big mace thing, because I hit people really hard. It puts them in a state of stun and it allows me to use my bite damage, which is huge. I do like 1,000% more damage with bite. And the bite also fills my blood, gives me back health for me to be able to heal during a fight, where the sword doesn't have any of that. You can make the sword where the sword gives you blood, but it's still not as good, in my opinion, not as good as the stun. Okay, so we gotta figure this out. Open the water valves, extend the bridge, and raise it too easy. Slurping my shit, dude. What do you mean some kind of insurance, Les? I mean, when you buy a computer from iBuyPower, like I did, you get like a 2-year coverage, like if anything happened to it. they would fully replace it. Plus, a lot of computer components also have warranties, like parts warranties and stuff like that. Like if something happens or they break within a certain amount of time, you can get a full refund or full replacement part. Also should look at playing Supermassive games. They made the... Bob, I've played a ton of those games. I played all the Dark Picture games. We played Quarry. We played what the hell was the other one there? The Quarry and Until Dawn. The only game I haven't done yet is what is it? Life is Strange. Like we haven't played that series yet. Oh yeah. When you buy any computer, you get a warranty for sure. At least from the company I bought it from. We did those a little while back, Bob.
Louise's father was determined to find and save her.
Yeah. So we just didn't finish an investigation without even starting it. I don't know if fully draining it. Yep. Okay. So that was the option. With your setup, you could play upcoming games for many years to come without having to upgrade. Oh yeah, for sure. That was one of the main reasons why I bought the computer I have now, is because as a content creator, you know, obviously I want the game to look is the best I can possibly have it look. You know, if I'm only able to run the game at 30 frames per second, you know, it doesn't really look all that great for viewers to watch. You know what I mean? So
this is despicable.
I had a 3090 Ti, which is an amazing.
Dusty asshole! Vampire or not, I'll never be your wife!
Oh shit! But I had a 3090 Ti, which is an amazing graphics card, but there was still games that were coming out that I couldn't run ray tracing on with a 3090. You can't run 4K ray tracing max graphics. I would still get like some games that drop down into the 30s.
Thirst for blood.
Yeah, we'll go talk to her real quick. So that's why I ended up grabbing the one I got, because yeah, now I can just, I don't even have to, even unoptimized games, I just
How long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
fire them up and then
This is my territory.
I just play them without regards of the graphics or anything. Max graphics.
Vampire or not, I'll never be your wife!
Don't you know better?
How long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
Good shit.
Let me go, you bastard!
This dude.
Your prey is mine now!
Disgusting arsehole! Vampire or not, I'll never be your wife! How long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
Depending on who she is, maybe I'll drink her. Right here, we could drink her shit right now. Nobody would never know.
Miss Teasdale, are you all right?
How do you know my name? Who are you?
My name is Dr. Reid. I managed to track you down thanks to your father.
So my father really was looking after me. This man, this vampire told me my father was dead. Is it true?
I'm afraid so, miss. I'm so sorry for your loss. But you are free to go, as your abductor is no more.
I suppose my jailer also killed my father, didn't he?
Thankfully, he did not search your father's corpse, where I found his notes describing where he might find you. You should read them.
I must find my father's body. He deserves a proper burial.
She's got a headache. We could drink her right now. If I had a headache cure.
Goodbye, Miss Teasdale. And be careful. Until we meet again.
We go, big choice now, guys. Oh, so Temple Church District. This might be where some more of those peeps are. Yep, so we got somebody here we can meet and eat. Wait, what? Are they the same twins? Brothers?
Good evening, sir. I am Dr. Jonathan Reid. Do you need my help?
Yes, please. Would you be kind enough to tell me what the time is?
That's all you need to know.
Well, is it not important to know? As important as where you are? Or who you are?
I suppose you're right. And who are you then, sir?
I am Agamemnon Baker. Like my brother, I think we need to leave this city immediately. And my brother and I rarely agree on anything.
2,000 blood right there, guys. Okay,
May I ask why you've not gone already, if you're so exasperated by this long wait?
I believe fear is holding us back. My brother would have said it's laziness, but it's just because he's prouder than I am.
May I ask what you're doing outside at this hour of night?
I don't know. You should ask my brother instead. It was his idea in the first place.
You must have your own ideas.
From what I have managed to understand, I guess we're supposed to wait here. Waiting for someone to come.
And do what? Drink them?
What can you tell me about this part of town?
It's the only place I've considered myself happy. Or at least that's what I believe. Unfortunately, it's time to leave.
Why is that?
Because I'm not feeling happy here anymore. Are you?
No, I'm not.
Good for you. It's a good thing to have a clear idea of where you stand concerning crucial questions. Don't you think?
This dude's weird as fuck.
What can you tell me about your brother?
He's older than me, I think. But the important thing is that I really hope I'll die before him. Grief would just kill me, you know?
Is that all?
Pericles is very attached to this city, and without my insistence, he would never leave this place. We don't often agree on anything, you see?
Who are you waiting for, exactly?
The more I think about it, the more I believe it's not exactly a person we are waiting for.
But what else could it be, then?
I don't know. A feeling? An event? An impulse? How can I tell? Something that would allow us to leave this trap.
I'm afraid I'm not following you. What kind of trap are you talking about?
Have you ever felt like life trapped you in a role that does not fit you? That you're not in your place? That sort of trap.
Trap? And you think leaving London will free you?
At least it will give us the chance to be free. That's more than our present situation. Hope, Doctor. Hope is what truly drives mankind.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
You should ask that question to my brother instead. Personally, I've not seen Aloysius for many years.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Baker. Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reid. Can I be of assistance?
Dr. Reid? Dr. Reid?
Is there anything wrong?
No, it's just... your name sounds familiar. And your face. Have we met before?
I think I would remember. So I suppose the answer is no.
That's odd. I'm certain I've already heard of you. My name is Pericles Baker. Does that mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not, sir. But it's a pleasure to meet you anyway.
The pleasure is mine, I guess. I only wish I could remember when it was that we met.
Yo, these dudes are sus, man.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Baker. What are you doing out here in the middle of the night?
We are waiting. Waiting for someone.
And why are you waiting for this person?
Because we need to leave this city. As soon as possible.
Why do you want to leave the city?
I'm not really sure.
Can you tell me anything about this district?
As you like asking questions so much, would you allow me to ask you one first?
Please, be my guest.
Do you like this city?
I know we are not living in the most peaceful of times, but I have learned to appreciate London's complexity.
Yes, me too. This city tests us. It invites us to find ourselves, to discover our true nature scattered throughout its dark streets.
But what if we don't like what we find?
Do we ever know who we are? I wonder sometimes. Or maybe it is the journey to find out who we are that changes us.
And what do you do, sir? For a living, that is.
I stopped working when I decided to leave. When I realized what I wanted. Wanted something this city can't provide.
But what were you doing before you took this decision?
Does it really matter anymore? Considering
just answer the
past
question,
seems so
dude.
pointless to me. I have
Have I
lived
watched
in
Trailer
this
Park
city
Boys?
all
No.
my life. And now I think it's over.
Tell me more about why you want to leave London, then.
I just don't belong here anymore. I had to convince my brother to leave London because I know we need to find another life out of the city.
Okay.
Pericles, tell me why your brother disagrees with your presence here.
Agamemnon is naive sometimes. Although don't consider him a fool, sir. He is often more lucid than me.
At least you both have the same difficulty explaining what you're doing, and for what reason.
But is that not a common problem for all mortals?
What can you tell me about your brother?
If you are searching for a pleasant chat, You should speak with him instead of wasting your time with me. He's always been the more gentle of us.
That's it? That's all you can tell me about him?
For the time being, true kindness is the most valuable quality, my good sir.
Who are you waiting for? I'm sure he has a name.
I really can't answer that question, since I don't know that person.
And why is that?
This person is mostly my brother's acquaintance. I don't even know his real name. Only that this man could help us leave this city once and for all.
Brother didn't tell me
why
that.
would you need this person's help to leave London anyway?
Well, I thought we should have left this cursed place already, but my brother convinced me to stay a while longer, and here we are.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
I've heard this is a man who has searched for his place in the world for a long time. I hope he found it.
Goodbye.
So useless, dude.
Hello again, Dr. Reid.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Baker.
But they both give pretty decent blood, and I could do them both in at the same time.
Good evening, sir. May I ask you what you're doing here at this late hour?
I'm conducting an investigation about the epidemic in this part of town.
And who are you, sir?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid from the Pembroke Hospital. May I ask who you are, and why all the questions?
I'm Detective Inspector Charles Albright from Scotland Yard. And I don't find your answers convincing. What is a Pembroke doctor doing in the West End at this time of night?
I work for the Ascalon Club. Here is my permit to go freely about the city.
The Ascalon Club? You should have said so, sir. I must warn you, these streets are dangerous, and you'd better be careful.
Why are you investigating at night?
Criminals rarely act in daylight, you know. But since you are also a night worker, have you noticed anything strange, which requires police attention?
We can report Jeffrey McCollum.
I'd like to report a name, Inspector. Jeffrey McCullum. I'm afraid he's some sort of vigilante, trying to recruit an army of angry citizens.
Then I'll write the name down and transmit this intelligence to the appropriate office. Thank you, sir.
What can you tell me about this district?
I'm the one asking questions, especially when there's a killer on the loose.
What killer?
I'm not going to discuss that with the civilians, sir.
Haven't I told you about the investigation I'm conducting? Perhaps I could help you.
All right, without giving you too much information, I'll tell you this. I'm convinced there is a homicidal maniac on the loose, using the epidemic to disguise his kills.
And what about the epidemic?
We both know the situation is critical, don't we, Doctor? Colleagues of mine die almost every day.
What are you really doing here?
I told you. I'm a detective inspector from Scotland Yard, investigating suspicious cases in the area.
Do you work alone?
Yes. The situation is difficult for the police. Many of us are sick, and since the summer strike, most men apply a work to rule on their patrols.
What about the situation in the East End? Why are there no police there to protect the civilians?
I know, it's a shame, but we just don't have enough men to cover the entire city.
Do you know anything in particular about a man called Aloysius Dawson?
Who doesn't know the man? I think he intervened personally to put an end to the police strike of last August.
What else can you tell me about him?
Aloysius Dawson is exactly the kind of powerful and influential man who could commit murder and get away with it, with just one phone call.
So it seems like it's making it a little easier mentally for me to kill this dude, because I didn't know if I really wanted to, but I feel like if we turn him, it probably could turn bad.
Tell me all you know about that homicidal maniac you're looking for.
I'm not even sure there is only one. The wounds are always the same. but the modus operandi varies. Sometimes violent and brutal, sometimes precise and swift.
How could different killers inflict the same wounds?
That's my main problem. If my theory is correct, maybe we're facing a group of individuals sharing the same violent tendencies. Perhaps a sadist cult.
So this has to be a vampire issue?
What are you investigating, exactly?
I currently have a few missing persons cases. Mr. Tadao Kimura and Miss Louise Teasdale.
I found Louise.
I'm afraid they may have been abducted by my mysterious maniac.
Tell me about Louise Teasdale.
She's a waitress. Her father reported her missing. We don't have enough men to search for her, sadly.
Do you have any idea where she could be?
No. But I feel she's been abducted. She went to a pub a few nights ago and vanished. I thought about the sewers, but I'm not equipped for such an investigation.
Tell me about Mr. Kimura.
Mr. Kimura is a businessman who has been missing for a few days. He didn't go home, didn't go to work, didn't go back to his family.
Where was he last seen?
Mr. Kimura was last seen at the Royal Observatory in Greenwich. I followed a possible lead in the West End, but I found nothing.
Wish I could. But yo, I
what are you
found
investigating?
That girl.
Exactly.
Maybe I gotta pass the
have a few
day.
missing persons cases. Mr. Tadao Kimura and Miss Louise Teasdale. I'm afraid they may have been abducted by my mysterious...
So once we pass the day, maybe it'll register to him that we did save one of them.
Goodbye, Detective Inspector Albright.
Goodbye, Dr. Jonathan Reid. I'm sure we'll talk again soon. What has happened to the London that I knew?
How do we get into this dude's mansion? I think this is a church. This ain't his mansion by any means. Got a lady in there. That's not the mansion, though. Have I ever been in a sauna, like in real life? Yeah. Lots and lots of times. I don't think this is his mansion.
I cannot enter.
Maybe we still gotta keep asking around because it says to enter the mansion, but guess we don't know where the mansion is. Tone Rider, what's going on? How you doing? All right, hold on. Give me 1 sec, guys, while we're trying to figure this out. Mm-hmm.
I hope you can stay a little longer this time.
Good evening, Miss Price. How are you tonight?
Dr. Reid! I didn't know you had returned from the war. I had a new doctor when you left, but he's not as kind as you.
Always glad to see a former patient in good condition. It's been a long time.
Too long indeed. And as a token of my appreciation, I'll grant you the best price if you fancy buying anything from my humble shop.
See, I always feel bad. Like, how can you eat these people without feeling bad? They're all so innocent for the most part.
Everybody knows him. He's only been to my shop once, though, looking for rare books and other intriguing antiques.
Did he buy something from you?
No, he left quickly. He almost laughed at my goods. Mr. Dawson may be a rich man, but you can't buy good manners.
But isn't Aloysius Dawson known for his philanthropy?
That was before his brother Robert died in an aeroplane crash. Since then, the remaining twin has turned into a heartless tycoon.
What can you tell me about yourself, Miss Price?
I'm still managing my shop. The only difference is, since the quarantine, we're open at night. You, on the contrary, seem to have changed a lot.
Really? Have I changed that much? It must have been the war and the night shifts since my return.
Don't get me wrong, Dr. Reid, you're still handsome. Just maybe a little bit wiser, more serious. It suits you well.
She coming at me, chat?
Tell me more about yourself. No new fiancé? I remember you were hoping to get remarried. I'm sure you must have a few suitors.
Who would marry an old bat like myself with a grown daughter and a little business? As you know, I only fancy handsome men like yourself.
Admits to having a thing for her former physician, Dr. Jonathan Reid.
Have you noticed anything in particular in this part of town recently?
Other than you coming back to cheer me up? Nothing at all, Dr. Reid.
I guess every game has to have a Kelly, right?
Does your daughter still worry you, Miss Price? I remember you were often concerned about her health when she was younger.
Have you not seen Carol since you returned? She's almost a young woman now, but she'll always remain my sweet little baby.
So you're less afraid?
Some things never change. Carol is still too clumsy for her own good. Sometimes her innocence puts her in real danger.
Why would her innocence put her in danger?
She does not realize how cruel life can be. Maybe I was a bad mother to protect her too much. My poor dear Carol.
Yeah, the crazy thing is, like, if I were to eat Carol, it could probably, like, really mess this lady up. That's the crazy thing about this game, and how, like, decisions you make and people you kill can, like, there was that wannabe vampire lady in the hospital, happened a couple episodes ago, and then her and that, like, guy that got burned in the war had a thing going on. So she was, like, keeping him alive, like, he was super happy with her, and I ate her. And the next day he, like, went missing. He lost his shit, so he ran away, like, ended up turning and becoming a skull or a vamp or a werewolf, and I had to put him down. But yeah, it's really, really cool how, you know, like, we killed that guy's son and now he wants revenge on the Wet Boot Boys.
You have every reason to be cautious, Miss Price, especially in these difficult times.
Maybe you could talk with her, Dr. Reid. It would be nice to have a man here more often. We would both feel safer.
May I look at your goods?
See what she sells.
It's always a pleasure to have you here, Dr. Reid. Take all the time you need.
Okay, so she's got some pretty good stuff. If I need it for upgrades,
I hope you can stay a little longer this time.
Good morning.
So this is the daughter here.
Good evening, Miss Price. I'm Dr. Reid. Do you remember me?
Dr. Reid? Yes, of course. You are the doctor who healed me and my mum. Good evening, Dr. Reid.
Good to see you too, Carol. Are you all right?
Oh, yes. I did not hurt myself recently. I know how to take care of myself now. I'm almost a grown-up.
She's pretty low level too. We could eat her no problem.
Why are you awake at night, Carol?
I am helping my mother in her shop. It's not easy, but I'm a grown-up now.
Dr. Reid.
I'm sure your mother is grateful for your help.
I do the best I can. But I'm so clumsy sometimes. I drop things. I injure myself. It's a good thing my mother has the patience of an angel.
I could never kill this poor little girl.
Why is work not easy? Is something or someone bothering you?
Oh no, most people are gentle with me. But I'm so nervous sometimes. I pay no attention and hurt myself. Good thing my mum learned first aid.
Like, you guys got to be a straight savage to eat these people, man. Hudsy, what's up, brother? How you doing?
What can you tell me of the people living
Gotta have
nearby?
the BK app to get the $3 WAP. That's so...
Except our customers.
And then you can only get one.
It's not easy to make friends. And with the epidemic, it's even more difficult.
What can you tell me about the epidemic?
Some of our regular customers have left London. Some others only send their housemaids now. Everybody fears the contagion. I've even seen men with weapons.
Have you no friends at all?
No. Mr. Nithercote used to pass by and was always nice to me.
Does he not come by anymore?
No. Mum said he was weird. Always reciting poetry about a girl he'd met in Whitechapel. I wonder who this Camellia may be.
Oh, we know Camellia. She's the mute. Master Guy, it's not even, I don't even feel like it's to kill somebody, you know what I mean? Even if it's it's a game, but like I said, I don't even have the urge to want to kill a lot of these people. Like, some people in games, I'll kill them no problem, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But like a lot of the characters in this, they're just normal people, you know, they live there. And the thing is Dr. Reid, the character, has a relationship with a lot of these people. So it's like, I generally, if I'm gonna kill somebody and just like, generally there's a reason for it, you know what I mean? Like, make a blood bath, do their missions and just eat it. Yo, Master Guy's a savage.
Do you enjoy working with your mother?
Oh yes, Doctor. My mother raised me alone after my father died. We've always lived together, and she has always watched over me.
Do you remember your father?
No, I was just a baby then. My mother always told me how strong and good he was.
Do you ever think about getting married now you're a woman?
Oh no, Dr. Reid. Mum always says I'm still a child who has no idea how tough life can be. No husband would like a clumsy girl like me.
Yeah.
Have you ever met the famous Aloysius Dawson?
Yes. A very strange man. Not very nice.
What do you mean?
He said he was ready to pay good money for rare books, and then laughed at what we showed him.
Shanna, how you doing? Yeah, we'll be checking out the new Assassin's Creed when it comes out.
Carol.
Good morning. Good evening, sir.
She struggles.
Dr. Reid, I am glad to see you again.
Alright, so we're trying to find this man's mansion where I have no fucking clue where it is, actually.
It seems violence and madness are contagious.
Oh, maybe it's up here.
Sorry, sir, no it is.
The beast must die.
We'll crush this beast. We have to stop it.
I think this might be his mansion for sure. I don't think I'm gonna turn him, chat. I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Dawson's mansion. Here I am at last. But the question remains, am I ready to make a dying man my progeny?
No, I don't think anybody's gonna really miss him. Seems like nobody in the district really even likes the dude. But we also don't know the negative repercussions of killing him on the district. It could be a big deal. But turning him into a vampire could make things even worse.
Finally, you're here, Dr. Reid. What took you so long?
I had to pass several of your barricades and outposts to access your mansion, sir.
Death, pestilence surround us, and time is against me.
I see you've gathered some of the most expensive, albeit experimental, blood transfusion equipment available. All this could be so useful in a hospital.
Yes, yes. Since Lord Redgrave sent me a doctor to perform my conversion, I thought you might find some of these devices useful.
Most thoughtful. But tonight I'm not here as a physician.
But I feel reassured that a specialist such as yourself would help me to escape the Reaper.
Very well. But before I proceed, I have a few questions for you.
If you must, but be quick, for I don't have much time left in this life.
First of all, I need to be sure that you know exactly what is going to happen to you, sir.
I can assure you I'm as informed as any man can be. I have planned for this moment, Dr. Reid. Planned very carefully.
Sir, I'm going to end your life. Do you not wish to discuss the procedure for even a minute?
I don't have a minute to indulge in idle chatter. I can't feel my legs, and the cold, so cold.
I will become your maker. Do you understand what that means?
Well, I certainly won't consider you my liege, or some such drivel. You can be assured of that.
What do you know about the Guard of Priwen?
What I do know is that I'll crush anyone or anything that would dare to oppose me.
You really think I want to turn this guy the fuck out? And I appreciate you popping in, seriously.
You'll need to feed on warm blood. Blood from mortals. How do you feel about that?
I'm rich, Dr. Reid, and powerful. I'm sure I'll be able to acquire all the blood I need without ever having to sully my own hands.
Let's move on then.
Please, I'm cold and tired. I feel my life waning with every moment.
But first, before you embrace immortality, what would you do with such a gift?
That's a rather impertinent question, Dr. Reid, and I will do as I please.
Answer me all the same. What will your first action be as an immortal?
To save London. I will finance the most efficient quarantine ever seen. I will build a wall that will separate the sick boroughs from the healthy ones.
Who gave you the right to decide the fate of thousands of people?
My money. My money and my pending immortality gives me the needed authority, Doctor. I'm a businessman. I'm used to tough decisions.
You really plan to build a quarantine wall across London?
Yes, it will be tall and strong, separating the wheat from the chaff.
By doing so, you will also create 2 separate prisons.
Come, sir. An eminent doctor like yourself knows that such radical measures have proved efficient in the past.
Let me guess. You mean to isolate the rich from the poor?
This is a desperate measure for desperate times. England must prevail, Doctor, no matter the cost.
Quarantine is not a bad idea, medically speaking. But I'm convinced this epidemic will not be contained by mere walls.
As long as the right people are on the right side of the wall, that's all that matters.
But you can't guarantee infection will not spread. Just one contagious carrier would be enough to create an apocalypse.
The apocalypse is already knocking at the gate. We must be strong now.
What if a new outbreak happens inside your walls? You'll have created a giant trap.
That won't happen. As long as we dispose of anyone that is contaminated as soon as they are spotted.
This dude is a fucking savage.
I've heard enough. It's time to proceed.
At last. All right, do what you have to do. If it hurts, so be it. I've been preparing such a long time for this.
Wait, there's a third option. That we probably, if we would have asked around more, we probably would have got this option. If we would have got more information on him. But we're gonna kill him.
You don't deserve immortality, Mr. Dawson.
What? What are you prattling on about?
I don't believe I've ever met a man so bereft of empathy. You, sir, are despicable.
No! Wait! You can't! I made a deal with Lord Redgrave. I'll finance whatever he wants. Please, just ask him.
Sleep now. Rest now. Forever.
I would have lived forever. Who are you to decide my fate? Who gave you the authority?
New citizens available to kill. We're rank 5 now? No one's safe, chat. No one's safe. Yeah, we're mesmerized level 5. I think 6 is the max, but I've not seen anybody that was rank 6 yet. Wait, let me see. I think Yeah, he's a rank 6, so that pillar is a rank 6. But oh, chat, we could slurp up so many people right now. We gotta go slurp some people, chat. Yeah, I got somebody on the hit list. Somebody I've been waiting to get. He's going down. I'm not even gonna feel bad about it. Not even gonna feel bad about it. He's had it coming for a while now. Gotta eat, chat. Oh, fuck. God damn it.
Is it done, Dr. Reid? Is Aloysius Dawson reborn, as expected?
Alas, Aloysius Dawson was not brought back to life after his death. The man is gone.
What? What happened?
Yeah, I don't know if I should just be straight up, but yo, he did not deserve immortality. Or just lie and say he didn't survive. But if I say he didn't deserve it, I might get kicked out of the Ascalon Club. Because he's gonna see the bite marks on his fucking neck, right? They're gonna know I'm lying. I don't know, chap. I think I'm just gonna lie to him, tell him he didn't survive it. It's the best. It's the best thing we could do.
He didn't survive the procedure. He was too weak.
This is unacceptable, nevertheless. You were given the simplest task.
Well, get rid of me then.
From now on, you're an outcast. Banished. You are forbidden to ever appear in front of us again. Ascalon will smite you on sight, and your heart will be thrown to the rats.
I'll leave you then. Have fun with your puppets and shadow plays, Lord Redgrave.
Yes, go, traitor, and take that awful creature, that counterfeit of a woman I saw waiting for you, and be gone!
Yeah. That's crazy, man. Like, all because I didn't turn him. Sorry, we're about to get some XP right now, guys. So if we ever have to fight, we'll talk to her in a sec. I wanna. That was one of the people from the fucking Ascalon Club. Jesus Christ, man. Ramsey, I'm glad you're enjoying them.
One way or another. Please, Joe. How long have we known each other? We even used to be neighbours, for Christ's sake. I prefer not to give you another beating, Baron.
You are blinded by your false faith! Imprisoned!
Good evening, Mr. Whitaker.
It's Father Whitaker, my son. So, are you still lost in your rational delusions? Please forgive me, my lord, for my eyes were blind to the devil in front of me. My task will remain unachieved.
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you? Right then. Show me what you have.
He's got some good stuff.
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid. Cheap price, good quality. Come on.
Gotta get up there. I think you just wait a few seconds, right? Christina?
You still want more from Christina?
When we spent the night together, my wallet went missing.
Are you calling me a thief? I don't have your stupid wallet.
I know you. You're a nice girl. Can't we solve this amicably?
No, I don't think so. And if you think you know me just because we shared the bed together, you're just a lousy and arrogant journalist.
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
Tell me, Clayton, do you really think this young woman stole your wallet?
Christina? Yes. I recently met her. A nice girl, despite her questionable conduct.
How exactly did you meet Christina?
During my investigation, I offered my hotel room to her to rest and get away from the street.
And what happened?
The next morning, my wallet and my watch had disappeared. I suppose that's what you get for being a good Samaritan.
No, he was busting cheeks. He's lying. He slept with her when he was supposed to interview her.
If you are going to sleep with a lady of the night, Clayton, I would advise you to be cautious.
I can't really be mad at her, though. She's just trying to survive. She doesn't have many options.
So we can eat this dude too. That's 3,200 XP, guys.
Was it wise to become so intimate with a woman you were supposed to interview, Clayton?
Maybe it was. But I have learned to look for the inner truth and beauty in people.
You're right. I know little of your situation. What can you tell me about Christina?
She's very sensitive. So nostalgic about her country. I saw her cry once because she'd lost a precious souvenir from her homeland.
What was it?
A scarf her brother gave her before she came to England.
Why are you so concerned? You seem to have something on your mind, Mr. Darby.
That we could make peace if I could find it and give it back to her. But I'm afraid she lost the scarf somewhere during her night shift.
How are conditions in Whitechapel at the moment?
I always thought it was my role to reveal what really happens in these forgotten parts of London.
And you're not sure anymore?
Emptied coffins, cannibalism, walking dead. I'm trying to report the truth about what's going on, but no one believes it anymore.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
So this is the only investigation. We can't eat either of these two until we do this investigation. Yeah, hers is done. Those are done. And those were all done. Yeah. So we're good. We just got to do this investigation here. Yeah, I got 11,000 experience right now, guys.
Good evening, Christina.
Change your mind, Mr. Reid?
Did you steal Clayton Darby's wallet? Tell me the truth, Christina.
Of course I stole it. But I never thought he would come back to look for it.
Why did you do it? He seems to trust you.
For a time I thought he was different from other men. In the end, he just wanted to sleep with me. Same as the others.
Perhaps Clayton is different. Maybe you two should talk. A conversation couldn't hurt.
I know what I am and what people call me. I sleep with men for money. If I can accept that, why can't he? No. My future is with the ones I love, not with Clayton Darby.
The ones you love? The money you stole is not for you, then?
My brother is still in our hometown in Romania. I am the only one who can buy him a ticket to England.
Tell me, Christina, is it worth risking your health and your life for your brother's safety?
He's the only family I have left. I had to leave Romania without him. I can't be happy until he is near me again.
Does your brother know what you do to earn the money to bring him here?
Don't be simple, of course not. And he must never know. Everything will be different once he is here with me.
I understand your concern. I spent many months away from my family when I served on the front line in France.
Every time I write to him, I fear I won't receive an answer. It kills me to know he is still there.
England is perhaps not the best place in the world to live at the present time. Are you certain it's worth the sacrifice?
You think you know it all because you fought in the war. But my brother is no soldier.
I know. We all understand the risks to soldiers, but we don't necessarily recognize the civilian casualties caused by these conflicts.
Yes. Wars are decided by rich men who will never take the risk of being shot, raped, or maimed.
Goodbye, miss.
So
Take
we'll go...
care of yourself as best you can.
Yeah, I really am contemplating eating both of them. These two, they don't seem very necessary.
I don't speak English.
You know what I mean? Like, they seem expendable. Oh, you know who else we could get? Look at that. 5,000 XP right there, chat.
Hello again, miss. Tell me, Camellia, how are things now the dispensary is closed?
She really won't talk to me, guys. She's 5,000 XP, chat. Sorry, Camila, but I need the XP. We need the XP, right, chat? I don't know. Killing her could mess up something else. I don't know yet. She's just the poor innocent girl who runs a flower shop, guys. She doesn't even, she can't even talk. She's a mute. Poor innocent girl just runs her little shop. Can't. We can't eat her while all these wet booth boy people are just walking around living. You know what I mean? There's so many other people we have to eat before her. Got the scarf, nice. So we can give the scarf to Christina, or we give it to Clayton. I'll give it to Clayton. Let him try to mend their relationship or whatever. And then we could eat them both. But nah, like look guys, this is what I mean. Like if we look at this guy, Joe Peterson, like he needs to die at some point. Like he's a wet boot boy. I mean, the only reason why I haven't killed him was because of his son. Like his son is like, he's all his son has. So if I kill him, I couldn't even imagine what happened to the son. So technically I'd have to take these two as like a package deal. You know, if I eat one, I gotta eat the other. But you know, we'd get like 30 something, you know, like 3,400 XP from them. And then I got the store owner here we could eat for 4K. Who slept with this man's wife. So, you know what I mean? Like he could go. And that's a good chunk of XP right there. Now, granted, we'll lose that trader, but then we got the father here, Benjamin. We could snack on real quick. That's a quick 1,000. Richard, he's just the guy behind the church. Like we could eat the guy behind the church. Who fucking cares about him? But Camila, she's just an innocent. Like, I don't know. We got so much XP though. There he is.
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
I found this scarf. I believe its owner would be happier to receive it from you.
Dr. Reid, I may be a humble and dogged reporter, but I recognize a gentleman when I see one. Take this for your trouble.
Mr. Darby, I believe your feelings for Christina are deeper than you might admit.
I'm the journalist here. I'm the one who makes assertions.
But as a journalist, you also have to honor the truth. So, what is the truth about you and Christina?
I won't use the word romance, but yes, I do care for her. A lot. I hope the feeling is mutual. Ridiculous, is it not?
He's trying to pull her off the streets. He's trying to pull her off the streets.
I believe love has neither boundaries nor rules, Mr. Darby, even if society says the opposite.
I hope more people will listen to your advice, Doctor. Starting with Christina.
Do you know that Christina is hoping to pay for her brother to travel to England in the near future?
I see. No, she didn't tell me that. But that explains many things.
Do you believe she will ever see her brother again?
As long as the war rages in Europe, I'm afraid her chances of seeing her brother again are slim to none.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Yeah.
Take
Now,
a bottle and I'll be nasty.
see if she's worth 4K now, all the way maxed out, chat.
Good evening, Christina.
Change your mind, Mr. Reid?
And now the other thing is I can't eat her because I feel bad about the other dude because he's got feelings for her.
Clayton's feelings towards you are romantic and serious. Is this feeling mutual, Christina?
That is the least of my concerns, Dr. Reid. Perhaps Clayton has time to think about these things, but I don't.
If you had time to question your heart, what would it say?
That men are pigs. But it doesn't bother me as long as they pay.
Damn, then she doesn't even care about him like that.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
So maybe we should do him a favor, chat. You know what I mean? Maybe we should do him a favor and like get rid of her. That way he doesn't got to be in pain about her like wanting to not want nothing to do with him. Cause she sounded pretty messed up right there.
Good evening, Mr. Nithicott.
And good evening to you too, my good sir. Can I be of any help?
How is the sanitary situation evolving in Whitechapel these days?
I imagine we are all part of some nightmare without beginning nor ending. If only the dreamer could awake.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Okay, so Master actually brings up a good point. Now that I'm rank 5, we could actually go and fully eliminate the wet boot boys right now. Their whole organization. We could slurp them all up. Let me see. These two right here, Edwina and Booth. We could slurp both of them. I think Itchibald is her like right hand. Is he a wet boot boy? Yeah, we could slurp all of them up. Yeah, let's go slurp up the wet boot boys. We're gonna have so much XP, guys. It's kind of. Damn, lady.
For Ascalon! How dare you interfere with my hunt!
Dude's coming hard at me right there. What the fuck? Oh, Lady Ashbury has something for us too. Wait, what did I say that was sus? What did I say? I didn't even say I was draining dudes or sucking dudes dry, none of that stuff. So what do you mean? I didn't say I was slurping the wet boys. I said I was gonna drink the wet boot boys.
This is now my domain, young Ekon! This one's mine!
I shall fear no evil.
Save the exhausted man by defeating his abductor? I think that might be the other person that got stolen.
Between men and women.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what she's got to say now that we got kicked out of the Ascalon Club. I wonder if she's going to be pissed because I fucked up, but we'll see what she says.
It's locked.
Wonder if it's because we haven't done the other part of the mission we're on right now. So we're about to take out the whole Weapon Boy organization. Oh, that guy was fast. Oh, shit.
You London vampires are so weak!
It's resisting.
Your prey is mine now!
The shotgun was trying to not do no damage to that dude. Well, the reason why I'm going so hard and eating so many people right now is we got a potential big battle ahead of us, and I want to make sure that that I'm ready for it. So we gotta top off. Itchable. Are you up? Believes vampires killed Jack. So it considers help the protector of Sean Hampton's night shelter. Okay, so he's not who I thought he was. He's not associated with the Wet Boot Boys. So Itchable can
A vampire kills
keep his life.
Silence.
I think you can teleport across to the other side here. Yep. Oh, who was that? Who was that, chat? We got somebody we've never seen before. She's new. Oh, we got another new person.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Why must it always be a good evening?
I was just being polite. I'm Dr. Reid. I'd like to ask you some questions, if I may.
Don't like questions. Or doctors. And the name is Seymour Fishburne, if you must know.
So this dude's already setting himself up to get snacked on real quick.
Do you require medical assistance?
That's something I didn't expect to hear again. A doctor concerned with the health of his patients. Yeah. I could use some help. On several matters, in fact.
I don't know which kind of doctor you're used to dealing with, but it's a doctor's purpose to heal people.
And is it your purpose as well, Mr. Reid? I would say it's a convenient way for gaining people's trust.
What's your occupation?
I take care of my mum. That's what I do. She's the only good thing in my life. Even though I don't treat her so good.
So, Seymour Fishburne?
Sometimes it's hard to be a good son.
I just want her to smile. No, I was thankful for her patience, appreciated like... God knows she deserves it.
You seem upset. Is something bothering you?
I lost the necklace I bought her. I'm a fucking idiot. A worthless idiot.
Okay.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
A shithole filled with maggots. Liars and thieves, all of them.
Are you thinking about someone in particular?
No. Hate them all. Especially these petty, whining little shitbag beggars.
Is there no one who deserves your leniency then?
Well, Tom from our local is somewhat of a decent bloke. At least, unlike most maggots, he knows how to listen without opening his trap.
This dude is rude as hell, man.
Have you heard anything recently about Sean Hampton's shelter?
I don't give a rat's ass about Sean Hampton, his shelter, or any of the losers who sleep there.
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne.
Bro, I'll eat your fucking mom too, bro, just because you're being so extra rude for no reason.
Good evening, madam. I'm Dr. Reid. Could I come in?
Why? What do you want?
I work at the Pembroke Hospital. I'm investigating the flu epidemic in this area.
Oh, the Spanish flu. Well, that's quite liberal of you, Doctor. But this is no time to be knocking at people's doors.
The disease takes away the good people too, madam. Why not let me in?
It's Mrs. Fishburne. Stella Fishburne.
Mrs. Mom?
And yes, indeed. Why not let a doctor in?
That's his mom?
I'm not sure the epidemic is what worries people most these days.
Hope she knows her son is an asshole. I already know if I eat her, chat's gonna be like, oh, y'all here drinking grannies, blah, 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 blah. Like, no. I'm just drink anybody.
It's locked.
Regardless of their age.
So you have questions about the flu, then?
Yes, among other things.
Forgive my rudeness at the door. It's just my son doesn't like strangers coming in the house.
How is life around here?
Life has always been hard in the East End. But it's everywhere nowadays, isn't it?
We spare the younger folks, chat. The older folks, like, they're the best ones to get because they've already lived their lives, you know what I mean? So we spare the young folks because they still have so much life ahead of them, and we drink the old folks. It just makes sense.
Do you think the increase in violence has anything to do with the epidemic?
Don't know, but it's most likely linked to the gangs if you ask me. Recently, it's like everyone has had to pick a side.
Violence has always fed on poverty, don't you think? It's a cruel law of the human condition.
And selfishness is their rotten fruit. These days, you could just die in the gutter and no one will bat an eye.
May I ask what you do for a living, Mrs. Fishburne?
Since my husband died, I worked at the Dawson rope factory, but it closed before the war. I occasionally help at the night asylum, in exchange for food.
Oh shit. See, we can't kill her. She's nice.
Did your husband die in the war?
Oh no. My Jack was a docker. He died when my Seymour was just a lad. The poor boy saw his dad slip and fall from that scaffolding.
Damn, so that he's seen his dad die.
How do you pay the rent then?
My Seymour works at the docks, just like his dad. He's very attached to the house he grew up in. It's not always easy, but we get by all right.
Do you have any news about Sean Hampton's shelter?
I just heard the sad saint keeps on helping the sick and poor. God bless his soul.
So we don't
Goodbye,
have much.
Miss Fishburne. Take care of yourself. Hello, boy.
Hello. Good evening.
Did I scare you? You have nothing to fear from me.
No, it's just that people prefer to avoid me.
Well, I won't. I'm a doctor.
My name is Rufus, sir. Rufus Kingsbury.
The anemic? We could heal him.
Do you need help?
A real doctor caring about me. That's a first. I feel like a real person.
A real doctor treats everyone the same, Rufus.
I don't know what to say. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
What can you tell me about this region?
It's all about staying out of trouble. But since most people prefer to avoid me, it's pretty easy.
Why do people avoid you?
They call me Rufus the Curse. Around here, I'm a bit of a bad luck charm.
Have you ever thought about leaving?
Where else would I go? At least I know these streets and some people around here. This is my city, for better or worse.
He's not worth a whole lot of XP.
What do you do around here, Rufus?
I listen to the news on the docks, sir. And I smile at those kind enough to spare me a bob.
What the hell's a bob?
Do you have a job?
It's hard to work, what with my head and all. Since I was a boy, I've always had trouble remembering what I do and why I do it.
What do people say about this place?
Things have been tense between the wet boot boys and the communists. They both feel they should run the docks.
Well, that's not going to be a problem for much longer.
Are you alone? Where is your family?
I don't have any. My parents are dead.
So you have no home?
Heath, I appreciate
You're sleeping
that.
rough.
No. I mean, yes. I live on the streets. I have no home.
I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it.
This city has abandoned so many of its children. It's tragic.
Well, I've known worse. I'm not
Bob
all
is
alone.
a shilling?
I have Mrs. Fishburne. She's been very kind to me.
Why do you think she's so considerate?
I can't say, sir. I guess she's a good soul. Sometimes it's like she replaces the mother I lost, even if we're not related.
See, and that's what I meant. There's another reason we can't just eat that old lady now. She's taking care of this kid.
So long, Rufus. Be careful. Take care.
Alright, let's go find these wet boot boys. I'm thirsty. They actually might be down this way to the south or the east, yeah. There's Edwina. Yeah, both of these are about to get.
You again. What do you want?
Tell me about the man you killed, Booth. What happened?
One of us had been killed, so we had to retaliate. That's the whole story.
There has to be more to it than that.
No, really. One of us got killed, so the killer had to die. That's how things have always been done round here. No one gives a shit.
Don't you see it's an endless spiral? One day, it will be you who will be stabbed, or shot, or worse.
That's what my sweet Edwina always says, that one day I'll get it too. But she says it with the most beautiful smile, my Edwina.
I know you believe monsters are real, Booth.
They are. I know, I saw one, but no one believes me.
Tell me what you saw.
It was a few years ago. Clay Cox was still the boss then. He'd sent me to the shipyard to find out who was stealing tools and ropes at night.
Go on.
First I thought it was an old lady with a limp. It looked frail and crooked. Then I saw it grab a bloody beam and lift it like it was a stick. I shouted. It looked straight at me.
Do you know what it was?
It was all eyes and long teeth, but I couldn't see its face. I shot at it when it moved towards me and I hit it. And then it jumped and vanished in the shadows.
You could have imagined all that. These docks can be so gloomy at night. With the fog and the wind and the boats creaking.
No, Doctor. That night I saw the fucking sewer dog for real. It's not a beast like the stories say. It's the ghost of an old woman. Bullets can't stop it. But no one believes me.
Are your friends mocking you?
Even Edwina told me once to never speak about it, but I know what I saw. And it wasn't human. Not human at all.
Do you need medical help, sir?
I feel fine, Dr. Reid.
I know you believe monsters.
They are.
Edwina thinks you're unfaithful.
Do you know Edwina suspects you to be unfaithful?
Edwina's the one who asked to be called Mrs. Cox, even though Clay hadn't touched her for such a long time.
You have not answered my question.
She's a passionate woman. I've no doubt she'll shoot me down if I ever betray her, but that's not going to happen. I love her as she is.
See, I'm here to eat the wet boot boy gang. And they love each other. Like, should I feel bad, chat, or should I just eat them all the same? Like,
goodbye, Mr. Digby.
let's see what Edwina has to say.
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr. Reid. What do you want?
Oh, I forgot she's
Can
a
I see what
traitor.
you have to sell?
As long as you have money, I'll show you all I have.
Damn.
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr. Reid.
She's a
what
traitor.
Do you want?
still use your husband's name, Edwina. Why is that?
Why shouldn't I? He may be a bloody bastard, but I'm still his wife and his name means something round here.
Are you aware of what happened to him?
Yes. I'm sure he fought till the end and looked death in the eyes. The boys will mourn him. Except one of them, maybe.
So she knows he's dead. I killed him.
Tell me your feelings about Booth's belief in monsters, Edwina.
It makes him look weak in front of the boys, that's my feeling about it. But ghosts don't scare me.
You don't believe he really saw something, then?
I don't care what he saw or not. All I know is that a real man keeps his fears to himself if he wants to be obeyed.
She's maxed out 5K. Woo. I might say fuck her, trade it, and just eat her. I mean, we gotta eat her anyways.
Goodbye, Miss Cox.
Might go up top here. Upgrade my weapons real quick. Oh, hold on. Yeah, so this is fully maxed. Okay, so now the saber's maxed. 252. Damage, switch to fire damage. Best used against beasts and vampires. Best used against humans. I don't know if we should just raise the raw damage or... Yeah, we'll do it. Screw it. So we need rivets for this. That's big damage. Just get this. We need rivets. So I'll go down there. I'll trade her for her rivets.
The sewer dog.
We should only have one for sale.
Hello again,
though.
Dr. Reid. What do you want?
Can I see what you have to sell?
As long as you have money, I'll show you all I have.
Oh, she does have quite a few rivets, actually. Okay, that's all we needed from her chat. I could eat her now.
Without the wet boots keeping things straight, these parts will be running.
So we're gonna eat her and Cox, or Booth. I think his name is Booth. Let me see. I want to see if he had any other dialogue.
You again. What do you want?
afraid these parts will be running completely amok.
My sweet queen, who will protect you from yourself? Will you cry for me?
Booth axe. See, because my weapon here is really good for stun. Which is the reason why I use it. We did what we had to do, guys. Now, the question is, do I want to eat her now, or do I want to wait and see what the repercussions are?
The sewer dog's fault, they say. Then the gangs, the epidemics, everyone's throwing the blame.
Let's see what we can get upgrade-wise now. Alright, guys, so we're gonna go... big upgrade on Bite. Okay, so our bite damage maxed. Health looking real good. Though the XP goes so fast, chat. Health and stam. Increase our blood pool a little bit. Stun leap. Make that a bit better. Rank 3 rage. That's it. That's it. Holy shit. Oh, here we go. So now the murder of Mr. Dawson. Damn, look how many people are sick. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so we're gonna have to... Now she's fatigued. Think she's alright,
Pleasure,
guys?
sir.
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Look who's back after Booth's butchery. Still visiting the docks at night, Dr. Reid.
Are you referring to Mr. Digby? He seemed a decent man, despite his profession.
Yes, he was a decent man. Too soft, maybe. They are all gonna pay for this.
Ooh.
Are you really going to seek revenge for Mr. Digby's death?
I've never been so sure of anything. Since the real murderer will never be found, I'm gonna punish everyone.
Blindly punishing everyone in the area is wrong. People around here are struggling enough.
I'm not saying it's fair. I'm saying it will make me feel better.
Tell me, Edwina, have you reconsidered Booth's fear of monsters, considering his mysterious death?
He should have learnt to shoot first rather than chasing ghosts around. What a clumsy leader he was. But I'll miss him, nevertheless. Bastard. Bloody bastard. First Booth, then me. You tricked us good.
Edwina's double barrel shotgun. Damn. After I just invested all that into the one I already had, we just got hers. Has no upgrades on it, and it's pretty strong. Is there any other wet boot boys left?
Hypocrites, all of them.
The wet boot boys can't be pissed if they're all dead. That's my philosophy. Wait, how come I ate Edwina? Oh, she was sick. Fuck. Damn. She was sick, so I only got, she had lost a fucking like 1,000 XP off of her. I forgot she had fatigue. I was supposed to heal her. Damn it. Makes me want to save scum that, but I can't. That is what it is.
There's gotta be something can be done about this bullshit mess. No?
So now we gotta go talk with old Bridget. We're plenty strong. We're level 30 now. Our weapons are upgraded quite a bit, but we gotta go talk to old Bridget. She's up here, and then we'll see where that's gonna lead us. But we're gonna end this here, guys. We're gonna end this here. I went a little longer on this. I got a little carried away, but I was having a good time. Just eating the shit out of people. Oh, good stretch. But we're gonna be doing some more stuff today. Just wanted to take a second, kind of jump in and play this because I was making videos, but so I had a little extra time. Why not just throw it up? See what you guys think. So we'll be doing at least, I want to do 2 more streams today. We'll see how we are looking on time later on tonight. But I'm going to drop this down and hopefully start up the next one here very, very shortly. So I appreciate you guys. If I don't see you guys in the next stream, you have a great rest of your day. And for everybody else, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.